hope it doesn't keep doing it. I don't know why it keeps repeating it. Weird. Hi! Thank you so much for the resub, Juice. Wait a minute. Is it still a new month? Wait. It doesn't matter. Why did it do that twice? I hope that's not going to be a... Okay. Okay. Okay, good. My shit's working correctly. You're just fucking everything up. Great. Your name's already up there, so I'm just gonna change it to 34 months. I don't know how you did that twice in a row, but congrats. Congrats, I guess. Hopefully you guys noticed the new alert sound. I'm very proud of it. I looked for it all by myself. I worked my ass off on getting my layout to work properly, to get new sound alerts, to make the sounds when you cheer the bits and it like does the different sound effects. I got that to work. I've been on a roll. And I got my camera to finally work. I'm not going to switch between screens just in case it didn't work, but I'm like 90% sure I fixed that shit. And I didn't have to do all the special bullshit to get my camera to work when I pulled up OBS. It just worked like that. It's amazing what you can do when you put in effort. Thank you, Bane. I appreciate it. Okay, Juice. I'm getting your... I was going to wear a skirt today, y'all, so if you saw it on Snapchat, my bad. It's cold and fuck that. It's essentially my message to everyone. Okay. Thank you so much, Juice, for the 34 months. I appreciate it. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, Mothman. And that is a little hint for what is to come this next week, except this is bugging me. Okay. He has magnetic wings. Look at this. Fuck. Hold on. So they can close. Isn't that so cute? It's adorable. I don't care what anyone says. It's adorable. I lost a key to my keyboard. Or should I say, my old keyboard. Because yo bitch went to Best Buy today because I have no self-control and bought the Black Widow, the Razer Black Widow, as well as a Razer, I can never pronounce this word, ballistic, the big ass snake. Got one of those too. And this shit is smooth, let me tell you. Basilisk. Thank you. Basilisk. Yep. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully everything works properly. I'm very excited about all the things I've gotten done. Shut the fuck up. Look how pretty. I got it to finally sync up again. I can finally have my headset stand plugged in. We're doing it. I'm now noticing I could have got the alien, the big alien, and the UFO, and I had both of them. So Josh, if you ever see that thing again and you want to bring me a surprise, that will be a great stream background. But the Mothman is there as a little hint for what is to come next week. I'm super excited about it. In what place? What? I forgot what I said already. Thank you, Aurora and Bane. I appreciate you guys. I've finally gotten better at my makeup and I'm super freaking proud of it. Alright, give me 1 second. This bitch is huge. Okay, it is fucking massive AF. I've got RAM sitting on my desk. I'm not even really sure I need RAM, but we'll see. Maybe I do. I don't really know because I really don't know how much I have, to be honest. I think we put a hard drive in my computer now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't think that's the same thing. I don't know though, to be honest. It's been so long since I built my computer, I forgot what everything means. He's so cute. I love him so much. He is so soft. I carried him around the entire mall. I'm not even joking. He did not leave my arms once. Bruh! I just ran this over, so hopefully I didn't just fuck it up. Okay, should be fine. Should be fine. We went out to dinner. We had a little date. I spent way too much money that I did not have. So, it's fine. I was already in debt, so I may as well have had fun with it, right? It's fine. It'll be fine. I got a new mouse and keyboard and a frickin' Mothman. Like, please. Worth it. Come on. I think I'm gonna add... do I want to tell you guys that yet? I don't know. I don't know. I want to put another Ko-fi. I think it's called Ko-fi, and I've just been mispronouncing it this entire time, but I've heard it said so many different ways I don't think it matters. I want to put another goal up, but I'm unsure if I don't know. It makes me feel icky asking for any kind of assistance, so we'll see. But I guess I could let you guys know what my thoughts. Hello, Porygon. How are you doing? I'm like awfully cheery today, so if it scares anyone, let me know. I try to be positive on here, but it's like I'm just in a good mood. I love it. None, because I didn't add it yet. I don't know that I ever will. For now, none. Because, listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm not getting up out of this seat, especially when I'm crocheting. This blanket is so fucking heavy. It takes all my body strength to lift it. Okay, something's not right here. Hold on, everyone. I wanted to play Super Mario today, I have to be honest. But here's my thing. I have a routine. Wow, what a shocker. I have a system for everything. Again, wow, what a shocker. And today is technically my day to crochet. And if I just skip the routine, I will never crochet again. Well, I will crochet. That made it sound like I hate crocheting. I love crocheting. But if I skip my routine, everything will be off and it will feel icky and I don't like it. What in the fuck is going on with this thing, guys? Someone please send me assistance. I don't know what's happening. For the 8th time, let's flip this bitch. I also got my chat box to stay. Isn't that cool? Remember how the what are they called? Messages. Remember how the messages would disappear? Now they stay there. Isn't that fantastic? What is going on with this? Somebody please send help. Please and thank you. But yeah, I was just like, if I don't crochet today, I'm never gonna fucking crochet because I'm always gonna want to play Super Mario, especially on stream. It's a little easier to be entertaining when playing Super Mario on stream because it makes me rage, and apparently people like that. I will say, it's not like an actual angry rage, it's kind of a funny rage. I don't know how to explain it. What I want to do, I just want to type. To be honest, this keyboard's so nice. I just want to sit and type for you guys. Not even anything that makes sense, just words. Just anything. Oh, I feel like I have to tell you guys something important. I feel like I was saying something and I totally trailed off, didn't I? Also, hopefully with like updating all my stream stuff, like it will go a little smoother than last time. If you were here for the last stream, you will know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Everything was breaking. The VOD is up on YouTube if you're curious. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. So I'm hoping, sorry my face itches, for a better time today. I'm itching my face weird because I have foundation on. Foundation's expensive, so that shit needs to stay on my face. I will say, shout out to Morph Setting Spray. I'm not sponsored by them, but if you ever wanna, feel free. Unless you're problematic, then fuck off. I don't know these things. But my makeup stayed on all day today. So, what the fuck just happened? Are you guys still here? Okay. That was really weird. My entire computer just flashed. Okay. Okay, good. Sorry. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys didn't notice. My computer must just be fucking possessed. It literally was like lightning went across my screen. And then my computer explodes and bam, that is the end of Cosmic Coda. I'm kidding. Universe, please don't. I'm actually kind of having a good day. Do it on a different day. Not actually. Not trying to manifest anything. Thank you guys. You guys are my eyes and ears. Also, let me know. Fuck. I forget to breathe during stream and then I have to yawn. Let me know if the music's too loud. I turned it up a little bit because I realized after watching my VOD, it is not as loud as I think it is. Like, it's actually pretty quiet and I feel bad. So, yeah, just let me know. I want to finish this thing today if we can. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Pinterest is like, here, look at this hair you can't have. Thanks, bruh. Thanks. Itch, 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 itch. Okay. Oh, also, in case you guys aren't aware, don't hate me. A bitch needs to get their bank, okay? I am running ads. It should theoretically, I'm taking my rings off because it's fucking annoying to crochet with them on. It should theoretically only be 30 seconds every hour. However, because I'm doing less or fewer than 3 minutes, Twitch is like, we're gonna do pre-rolled ads anyways, which kind of like defeats the point. But what do I know? If that happens, you can either subscribe or I'm so bad at promoting myself that felt icky to say, or just wait it out and I will try my best to catch you up when you get back. I just wanted you guys to have a heads up that I'm kind of like messing around with that. I'm trying to be a professional, okay? I'm trying my best. I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. That is all. I think that's all the important announcements. Oh, okay. I need to tell you guys a secret, and I need you to not judge me. Can you do that? Yes? Great. I don't know if I want to tell you guys. I'm scared you're gonna judge me in my own stream. What if you bully me out of my own stream? I would hate that. I'd be sad. It'd be a little funny, but not really. Like an ironic kind of funny. I don't know if I want to tell you guys. I think I do. Maybe you guys could give advice. Do what? I wish in my chat it would tell me what I said. Oh, I never remember anything. Oh, if you judge us, me and all my personalities. Okay. Well, you already know. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared to tell stream. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys, because you guys have good advice sometimes, not really, but no, you do. When it's serious, you guys do. I want Bane, you'll probably love this actually. I want a puppy. Like a little puppy. Like, I want a Pomeranian specifically. Now, before you judge me, because I already have 8 animals, I'm aware it's a dumb decision. A, I want to clear it with my landlords first because I really respect them a ton and they're really good people. I feel like they'd be fine with it, but I'm also so, like, my rejection sensitivity is so high that even the thought of asking them makes me literally sick to my stomach. Like, it actually makes me so anxious, it makes me sick. And even though they've said we're great tenants and stuff, especially since we're not like re-signing with them, at least as of not yet, we're on a month-to-month. But here's my reason. Here's my reasoning. And Josh has been listening to me talk about this for the past 3 days, so now you guys get to suffer with it, and he gets to suffer doubly. Here's my reasoning though. I love Artemis. She's a great dog, and she is fantastic at tasking at home. I realistically, and I recognize I have not put in the work with her as much as I should, especially because after our last outing I was so like discouraged. She is so reactive to other dogs and to people, and her anxiety is just so bad that I just realistically speaking, I don't know if she's ever going to get to the point where she can perform as a full-fledged service dog in public places. And that makes me sad because like I have put a lot of time and energy into her training, but I feel like it's not enough at the same time. But that being said, I would like to get a smaller dog to work with for those tasks, specifically a Pomeranian because they're super cute and I love them. But I've also seen Poms as service dogs before. And especially because if I needed like mobility stuff, obviously I would get a bigger dog, but it's not really about that. It's more the anxiety and the being overstimulated to the point where like I just can't function in public. I did pretty okay today, kinda, despite the fact it was fucking packed and there was a chick like stomping on a Tesla. Let me know if you want to hear that story because that was nutty. But yeah, and I guess I just needed to tell somebody, so I'm telling you guys. But if I want to adopt from a rescue, but it's like I'm scared if I adopt from a rescue, I don't know what issues that dog is going to be coming with, and am I going to be in the same situation I'm in now with Artemis, you know? So I've been wanting to get a puppy from a reputable breeder who treats their dogs kindly and aren't pieces of shit, basically. So, if you guys hear of anyone, let me know. But yeah, my thought process with that is if I can get a puppy that has not been fucking traumatized to shit, and that's not Artemis's fault. It's not her fault at all. But if I can get a puppy and just start from the beginning. Josh and I kind of missed the first little bit of Pika's life after we got her because she stayed with my uncle because the living situation that Josh was in at the time, they weren't allowed pets until somebody else wanted a pet, and then they were allowed. That's whatever though. But yeah, so we kind of missed Pika's like puppy stage. We still got plenty of the pain in the ass stuff, but I also feel like I'm in a better spot now to train because like fuck, I zoned out in the middle. See, I'm anxious to even tell you guys. How am I supposed to tell my landlords like, hey, we want a third dog again? I could make the argument it's like 2.5 dogs, but I don't feel like that's going to help my case. I don't know. I just feel like if I had a like clean slate, as it were, to work with, I might have an easier time, especially. I think if I had more experience training dogs, then I could get Artemis there, but I don't, is the thing. And we did work with a professional dog trainer as well, and she was super helpful. But I don't know. But I just wanted to let you guys know where my head is at and the other impulsive decisions I'm thinking of making. I don't know when to stop. And I think I'm going to keep my other job, my current job, for now, and work the new one so that I can pay off debt and save up for that. So that's what's going on in my life. Also, if you've never seen a Pomeranian, you'll understand if you Google it. They're just might just be like fixated on it though, and it might go away after a couple months. I don't know. Who knows? Except the service dog thing is not a fixation. That's like getting to be a need. But I have to have a dog appropriately trained first before I can do that. Because I'm not about to bring my untrained dog into public access. There's no way in hell that's a risk to her, other teams, and people. That would just be extremely irresponsible, and I love my dog way too much to do that. I also don't want it to be a negative experience for her, so. My throat feels really dry today. Right? They're so fucking cute. I love them. My ex-girlfriend's sister has had 2 that I've met. Unfortunately, one of them passed away. It's just old age, but they're so cute and they're so small. When I was doing Rover, I was doing dog sitting on Rover, and I had a reoccurring client, and the dog's name was Bella. I think it was either Bella or Belle. She literally fit like in the palms of my hands. She was so goddamn cute. I was like, I just want to snatch you up. You're so cute. But her owner was really nice, so I didn't do that. You could also tell that dog was like super loved, so I would not have wanted. Also, don't steal, guys. Please. Bad idea. But yeah, they are super fucking cute. I'm glad I actually get some time to crochet. I've been like, not to be whiny, so I've been either working my new job in the morning and then going to my current job and then working on content creation stuff at night, or I've been working on content creation stuff and then in the morning going to current job and then working on content creation stuff at night again. But at least the content creation stuff is fun. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm very excited to show you guys what I have in store, or what we have in store. Sorry, I don't know what that laugh was. I just turned into fucking demonic Mickey Mouse for some reason. But yeah, I am super excited. I've been working super duper hard on getting stream up to par where it should be, where I want it to be, and some other projects too. I hope you guys will keep an eye out for that. Lots of good shit coming. I hate when I have to redo stitches because it just didn't feel right to me, and so I think it's wrong even though it's not. I wish my brain wasn't the way it was sometimes. Because I got started a little early, I was gonna go until 11. I might just go until 10:30. That way, I have, because I go to bed at 11 o'clock, but I want to have time to like get all this shit off my face. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, because I think it was just in my head that I was doing till 11 o'clock, but whatever. I thought I would let you know. Sorry. Hey Johnny, how are you doing? I needed to tell you something the other day and I don't remember what it was. It was like a fleeting thought of like, hey, you should tell Johnny about this, and then whoop, it was gone. Gone, gone, gone. I know. That was me trying to remember what the fuck it was. I don't think it was important. It was probably... No sunshine today. I need to balance my gaming and my crocheting time, but I still want to stream. So we're just going to do a crocheting stream today, and then tomorrow we will be doing a sunshine day. Because if I was even saying, like, I want to play sunshine, but I also want to do this because I need to finish this fucking blanket. It's for my grandma, and I don't want to get super into it because I'm going to start crying. But basically, I want to get this done before, like, too much more time passes. So if I don't work on this, it's never going to get done. And I need to get this shit done. And I have other projects I need to work on. So, but I can't do those until I get my current ones done because that's how my silly little brain works. And that concludes my excuses for why we're not doing sunshine today. That is Mothman. He is gonna be a background in a new project coming out next week. So, he's my little hint. He's also my little impulse purchase because my husband and I went to the mall today. And I accidentally brought my credit card, and there was a Squishmallow type or Squishable store that was full of stuffed animals. It's honestly a miracle I only walked out with that. And there was this other, oh god, I forgot to tell you all about this. There was this toy store that had a toy motorcycle, like one of those, not like, obviously not a full-size fucking motorcycle, but like, you know the, hell yeah! I love Mothman, dude. He gets a lot of bad rep, to be honest, in my opinion. I will always defend my Mothman. I love him. And, hold on, let me show you this shit real quick. You're gonna love this. Oh, the toy store, real quick. There was like a big toy motorcycle. Like, you know those like electric vehicles that you can get for kids and they like drive them around? Like, I had a like truck or some shit, a pickup truck when I was a kid. I drive my sister around. It was a fucking motorcycle, which I will absolutely be getting for my child if I ever have one. But then there was a Pikachu sitting on top of it. I was like, that was made for me. I need it. I wanted to get it, but I didn't. Okay, watch this shit. He has little magnets in his wings. So if you put them together, I have to find them. They're closed. Isn't that so cute? It's so cute. I love it so much. I walked around the entire mall with my Mothman in my hand. And we went to the Cheesecake Factory, and I brought him in there too. I didn't give a fuck. I kind of forgot to put him in the car, but whatever. I still would have kept him in my hands. Right? Yes, perfect emote for that. Based. Gotta teach him a young man. Yeah, it was a fun day. Went into more debt to get a new mouse and keyboard. So I've got this fancy ass mouse. It's a basilisk. I can't pronounce it. I'm an idiot. And then I got the Black Widow keyboard, which has been on my wish list for a hot minute. Should I have gone more into debt for those things? Probably not. But, you know. I needed a mouse for work anyways. I asked my boss for one, and she's like, I'll see if we have one in the office for you to come pick up. And I was like, first of all, I am not driving out there. Second of all, my car has no heat, and it's not warm enough for me to ride. Third of all, we can't find it in the $20 billion to send me a mouse? Okay. So I just went and bought one. Because fuck them. And I can use it for my gaming too, so may as well. I just realized you guys can't see my crocheting again. Sorry. Oh, my eye. I'm gonna check how big this is after this row. See how close we're getting. We should be getting pretty damn close to finishing this, to be honest. I can't wait to crochet some of my more in-depth projects on here too. All the American Paranormal stuff, I like Mothman. The Men in Black freak me out so bad, which is a good thing for me. That's what I need. That's what I love. I can't even tell you which. I love them all so much. Mothman is definitely like top 5. Top 3 even. He might be my favorite. He might be my favorite. Only because, like, again, Mothman gets a bad rep. And, I guess the movies got me. I think I've watched snippets of the movie. I don't think I really struggle with, like, sci-fi movies for some reason, even though I love space. I'm like, eh. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to understand them. But yeah, he gets a bad rep. And I'll talk about this more in the future. Maybe, possibly. But this bitch does not kill people. He just is a warning of, hey, some shit's about to go down. So what you do or don't do with that information, that's on you. Don't fucking blame it on Mothman. I'm gonna start a Mothman is innocent campaign. Because I don't like the shit talking going on. I love him so much. The Skinwalker? Okay. If we're talking scare factor alone, the Skinwalker is my number 1. Yes. Mothman advocates. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna get us some merch that says Mothman Advocate on it. If you're on your bridge, that bridge going down soon. That's right. That's right. Don't be on that bridge. But in terms of scare factor, the fucking Skinwalker is my number 1. I have been terrified of that bitch since I was a kid. I don't know. Did you ever watch the show Lost Tapes? I know it's been proven it's fake now. I'm like 90% sure. Which kind of ruined the magic for me, I'm not gonna lie, even though it scared me. They did a Skinwalker episode, and I did not go outside for legit 2 weeks. Like, if it was dark outside. I did not. Even if it was light, I didn't want to go outside. If you're a kid and you believe it's real, it's really good. But as an adult, recognizing that is probably not, that makes it a little less fun for me. So I don't know that I would enjoy it as much. Although The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, they just put out season 4. Sorry, I keep zoning in the middle of talking. Okay, first of all, I'm super proud of myself because normally if I did anything before stream, like, that required even, like, a bit of effort, I'd fucking cancel. I'm determined. Also, I've been enjoying streaming a lot more than I was before. Fuck. I have got to stop. I go on so many tangents. Oh! The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch on Hulu. They just dropped season 4. I think it's on Peacock or Pluto TV or something. I'm not sure. That's a really good one. They're like scientists, though, that are trying to figure out what the fuck is going on that ranch, because there's a lot of weird shit. Okay. I was about to answer like it was an English essay. The difference between skinwalkers and the Wendigo. So, first of all, they're found in, like, don't quote me on this. It's been a long time since I've researched them, but the Skinwalker is kind of in the, like, I want to say southwest region of the U.S. So, like, oh god, don't quote me on this. Nevada, Utah, Arizona, that area. The Wendigo is on the east, northeast, I want to say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's northeast because it's in Canada and shit. Actually, I think we have it in Michigan too, supposedly, if I remember correctly. And the Wendigo. So, long story short. Skinwalkers they originated from Native American lore about essentially witches that, fuck me, I'm trying to remember, because the Wendigo is the one that they started out as cannibals and then, like, the Wendigo takes over them, basically, or something like that. I haven't researched the Wendigo in a long time, I can't lie. And the Wendigo is also, like, a very tall, like, some depictions have, like, a deer skull, and it's just super tall, and it walks on hind legs, which is fucking freaky as fuck. The Skinwalker, though, is a witch that takes the shape, or a witch is different in the context of Native American lore. and again, don't quote me on this because it's been a minute, but the skinwalker essentially takes the shape of a different animal, like typically wolves, coyotes. I want to say, I'm not going to say that because I think that's a lie. Wolves and coyotes are the ones that I remember for sure. I don't know if Wendigos have this specific skill, if you will, but I know that skinwalkers can imitate the voices of like your loved ones to lure you essentially into following them, and then you're fucked. Wendigos, I need to research Wendigos again because it has been a minute, to be completely honest. They don't like shapeshift though. They're just fucked. They're just fucked. They're just, I'm like 90% sure they're just like skinwalkers just want to be assholes, man. That's all I've gathered from them. I don't know what the fuck they want. I should know that. I feel like now I'm mad I don't remember. Because I did a whole... Sorry, I'm like taking this like it's a test. Like, I need to know the answer. I'm gonna fail. Yeah, Wendigos are definitely like, they're tricking you and luring you in so they can fucking eat your face. Skinwalkers, I think, are more, I want to say like also kind of an omen of death, but they're also like aggressive, if I remember correctly. As for, I want to say there's something with cannibalism with skinwalkers too. Don't quote me on that, though. Should we just Google it? I want to type on my new keyboard. I'm going to Google, because this is going to bother me. What do skinwalkers want? Same. Love him. Love him so much. I know he's really out here trying the best that he can do. He's just really underwhelming. I'm gonna get killed by a Bigfoot in my sleep now. Yeah, thank you, Twitch. I'm aware that I'm live. I didn't realize that this had closed out. He got that famous strut. No, for real though. What do skinwalkers want? Okay, so that's why I didn't know, because it really depends on what they're trying to accomplish. What does this say? Okay, that's not helpful. Yeah, they basically, it sounds like they just turn into different animals so they can get shit for their spells and stuff. But you know what? I don't want to dive too much into this. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you guys because A, I don't know why I'm trying to keep it a secret, because it would be better if I just told you guys anyways. Listen, I don't know how to be a content creator, okay? I'm trying my best. Anyways. So, I don't, do I keep it a surprise or do I advertise it? I don't know. Do you like how I have conversations with myself in front of you guys about things that's going on? Thank you, Viking. Hello. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys, but don't tell anybody else, okay? It's just for you, just for your ears. So, I am going to be restarting up the podcast, which is I just finished scripting for it. I love you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to be restarting Which is Our. If you don't know what that is, it is a podcast that I was doing a while ago. I started out with one of my friends, but it just ended up not working out. Secrets. Yes. Then I did it by myself, and it felt like I was just reading a book report, and it was underwhelming and boring to me. Like, just for me to do it, I was like, this is boring. I don't like this. It feels like I'm just reading out a fucking book report to people. Nobody wants to come to a book report. And like, To be fair, like Kendall Rae, she is one of the content creators I look up to a whole fuck ton. I love her so much. She does true crime. She has a podcast called True Crime with Kendall Rae. It's also on her YouTube video. That's where I started watching her. But she reads stuff like by herself, like it's just her, and she does fantastic. Like to me it doesn't sound like a book report. Like she's so good at it. I'm not good at that. I don't thrive like that. I need somebody else to like kind of riff off and bounce ideas off of. So that being said, I'm hoping to have the first episode uploaded on Wednesday. My co-host and I still have to record it. I don't know if the co-host wants me to mention that he's going to be a part of it or if I should keep it a secret. Nah, I'm not going to keep it a secret. Josh is going to be my co-host. And we're going to go over this in the first episode of the podcast. Sorry, now I'm all excited about it because I've been working my ass off on this and I'm super excited. But essentially, if you don't know, what do you mean, boo? See, I was waiting for him to discourage me. Do you see? This is why. This is why I didn't want to say anything. See, why do you do that? You should have said something sooner then. Now I feel stupid and bad. Okay, never mind. Erase everything you heard. The misdirection is great. Now nobody knows it's me. Fair. I didn't know. I didn't know if you wanted me to keep the secret. Stream, don't fucking tell anybody, okay? There. They're not gonna tell anybody, bro. They're not gonna tell anybody. That's a perfect fucking emote. Yes, Josh is gonna be with me. I'm hoping to do like a Witchy Wednesday and have them uploaded on Wednesdays. Oh god, fuckers. And the whole kind of premise of it, it's similar. I don't want to say it's similar to Ghost Files, but it kind of is in terms of our dynamic of like Josh is a skeptic and I'm a believer in that stuff. So it's going to be very interesting. And I'm essentially going to tell him like ghost stories, paranormal stories, myths, like Mothman, skinwalkers, shit like that. I'm going to tell him about these things. And occasionally we'll probably switch it up a little and he might tell me a story if he finds something interesting. Who am I gonna tell? That's the other thing. We are gonna have an email. And if you have any paranormal stories that have actually happened, don't give me any fucking like creepypastas or like fake shit. I want like first-hand, maybe second-hand experiences. But we will have an email set up. It technically already is set up, but I'm gonna wait until we actually get the podcast going. And it will be at the end of the podcast. But people can send in their stories. I got that real shit, hell yeah. And we'll either, probably to start, because obviously we're not like a huge podcast. But to start, we'll probably just throw those in at the end of like quick little reads of like, here's a ghost story from blah, 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 you know? Or if people want to remain anonymous, that's fine too. Just we'll make sure they put it at the end of the email or whatever. But yeah, that's the exciting project I have. That's why I have a Mothman. Mothman is going to be in the background of those videos. If you guys want to get a head start, don't feel any pressure. But the YouTube, I might have a command for it. Let me see. Because I used to stream it. Oh, good God, I hope this is the right command. I'm gonna feel... And help if I could spell. Sorry for the fucking cackle. Oh, did I delete it? You guys like how I don't even know what my own commands are? Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. I'll figure it out. We'll have a command for it, but the YouTube channel is Witch's Hour. And there's like a clock. You're always on point with the emotes, bro. But it has like a clock. Yeah, and green lettering. That's all I got. I'll have to make sure I get those commands set up. Because I'm sure, obviously, it will come up in stream because it just did. But, yeah. So, I'm super excited. I got the first episode scripted. I'm not going to tell y'all what it's about. That part can be a surprise, at least. But I figured because we just started talking about all the paranormal stuff, I was like, shit, I'm going to have to tell them. But yeah, so we'll be talking about stuff like the Skinwalker and the Wendigo and all that jazz. I'm not gonna say when though because I'm telling Josh the story and he's gonna have like a real-time reaction to it and to the stories. I don't want him to know when certain subjects are coming up, you know. He knows this one because at first I was like, do you want to look over the document and add anything? Then I was like, wait a minute. But he only read like the first page, so yeah, I had a lot of fun doing the podcast before. I just didn't have the right synergy with the first person nor myself. So, and Josh is really the only person I like talking to for an extended period of time, to be honest. Like, physically talking to. I like talking to you guys, like, in this format, but physically, like, talking to somebody else. Plus, we live together, so we don't have to worry about, like, coordinating plans and all that shit. For sure. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Listen, keep the expectations low, because I'm an amateur. So the vibes are off. Yeah, and I don't want to talk shit on that person because she's very, very sweet, and I genuinely love her a lot. And we're still friends. We don't talk as much, but we follow each other on the socials and stuff. It just didn't, like, end up working out. Part of it, too, was, like, her availability versus mine was a little different, which is totally understandable. Like, not talking shit about that at all. It was just a little different, so it wasn't really working where we were able to, like, record consistently, and I wanted the ability to record consistently, if that makes sense. Still have mad respect for her, though, and I had a ton of fun recording with her. We had lots of laughs together. And I might do a thing depending on how quickly I can get through editing. We'll see if I can maybe put episodes up early for Patreon, for patrons. But we'll see, because my goal is to get it up on Wednesday, and we're going to be recording Saturday or Sunday. Oh, I don't know how that's going to work. I got a couple buddies that are still supposed to start a podcast. Dude, it's easy to be like, we should start a podcast. And yeah. And then that's it for the rest of time. I also did that with one of my besties for a while, and then it kind of just... It's okay, though. Again, no hard feelings whatsoever. It is not for everybody. And also, I love her dearly and would jump in front of a train for her. I love her. And sometimes, like, we'll have guests and stuff, too, just to get their thoughts and opinions and all that. It'll be fun. It's going to be lots of fun. But yeah, it depends on how much editing I'm able to get done. I would like to upload a day early for patrons. But like I said, it really will depend on what my time is looking at, considering I'm working 2 jobs on top of this. I worked with my friend to make some YouTube videos. I wish I was better at making YouTube videos. The most effort I've put into a YouTube video recently was my first motorcycle, like, long... I put, not the full ride, because that was just for patrons, but I put, like, highlights of the ride. That was fun to make, but I just get so, like... I wish I could hire somebody to make YouTube videos. I want to hire somebody to remake my fucking channel trailer. It is so inaccurate, it's gross. Sorry, guys. It's not even my correct fucking username. It's my old username and I hate it. I mostly hate it because it's similar to my dead name, but... yeah, I need to update that actually too. Fuck. I need to go through VODs and find clips though, and I was about to say that's a lot of work, which it is. I just don't have any clips recently. I think that... Oh, I think I was supposed to do that when I edited my last VOD. No, I'm mad. Not actually. Actually, I think I still have it, so I can... Oh, yeah. Find it if I wanted to. Sorry, I'm like thinking to myself now. I need to be better about posting clips and shit too. But honestly, like, I'm mostly focused on just uploading the VOD and streaming and the podcast. I know it's technically better for me to post clips. If I also wasn't working 2 jobs, I would, you know? It sounds interesting to me, but the self-promotion part. Yeah, it can get... How do I want to say this? There are some people who do it shamelessly. 0 effort. They're great at it. To sometimes a little bit of an irritating degree. But you kind of have to be. And that's the part I'm still working on. Like earlier when I was like, if you guys don't want ads, you'll have to subscribe. And I was like, oh, yuck. Yuck. And then I was like, or I'll just catch you up on what happened when you get back. And I am only running 30-second ads every hour. Unless Twitch decides to throw in more. And that's if it even works, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But like, I don't... Yeah, that's hard. It is very difficult. Because social media is like... that's like all of the self-promotion. I mean, other than me like... going into other people's streams and my name just being there, but I don't go in there and be like, you should follow me on Twitch, because A, fuck that, that's gross and nasty, and I hate it when people do that, and B, I'm not in there to self-promo or be a streamer. I'm in there to support my friend and enjoy their stream. So yeah, I honest to God sometimes wish I didn't like content creation, because social media fucking sucks and I hate it so much. I still struggle with this, where I like am constantly comparing every little fucking aspect of my life to people on social media, and I forget sometimes that they're just showing the parts they want to show. A lot of the times there are some people who are like, you know, having a rough time, open about it, whatever. But it's really hard to remember that when it's all you're seeing, and it's like, oh, I want this and that, and, you know, all that. I don't know. It gets hard. Social media is just so fucking draining. Really, yeah, making money content. Hearts, good content, and advertising it to the right people. For my friends going to art, learn this the hard way. Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, I think the first time I went into content creation, I was giving it my fucking all. And I mean, I was streaming... because I quit my job on a whim. I called. I was like, I'm not fucking doing this. I was tired of getting treated like trash and all that. But I was like, I'm going to just jump into content creation full time. And I was streaming, I almost said 8 days a week. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I was treating it like it was a 40-hour work week. But then I would also make YouTube videos on top of that. Just for YouTube, I had a couple series for YouTube, including Skyrim, which ended horribly because I fucked up so bad that there was no coming back from it. And for Patreon. So I was doing the 40 hours of streaming a week, plus doing YouTube and Patreon, and I was doing cosplays, and I was sending like Polaroids to some of the patrons of my cosplays, and I burned myself out on cosplay. I don't even do it anymore. I have zero desire to cosplay. I did do Vi a few months ago, and I just the whole time was like, this sucks. I don't even enjoy doing this. I don't know what to do. There's no TikTok sounds. Like, it was hard. I burned myself out real hard, and part of it too, and I was just, where was I? I think I was seeing it in Josh's stream last night. Yeah, it did. Part of it too was like, I felt so much pressure to make money off streaming. First of all, past me. Don't go into it like that, please. that is such a horrible way to set yourself up for failure. But I felt so much pressure to bring in money because, like, Josh was carrying our house. Like, he straight up was the only reason we fucking did not get, like, evicted. And he was working so much. So I was like, well, I need to do my part and, like, up the ante, basically. And I just, every time my numbers were low, like, or I wasn't progressing fast, I would literally cry myself to sleep. Because I was like, I'm not good enough. Like, I'm not good enough to do this. I suck. My content sucks. I don't know how to get it up there, or like I can't get it up there because I don't have enough money for a nice camera or light panels or like this and that and the others, you know. And I was watching streamers like Aviva Sophia, that's another content creator. I don't watch her as much as I used to because it just makes me sad, but like she still lived with her parents when she started content creation, and so of course she was able to afford more things, you know. And like my stream room is not what I want it to be at, but it's getting there slowly, you know. I have a Mothman now. And an alien neon light that you can't see because I have to have my camera angled down because my computer can't handle. Well, hopefully after I put this RAM in, actually I'll be able to have 2 cameras, but we'll see. But that's sad because I see it absolutely is art, and I love watching cosplayers. There are some fucking amazing cosplayers, and I could watch them all day long. And I've come to the conclusion that is all I will ever do with cosplay again. I'm trying to sell my current ones, but I didn't put that much effort into selling them because that's how little I care. Like, I'll just give them to Goodwill. I don't give a fuck anymore. Or I might give my buy one to my friend, depending, or like heavily discount it for them. But yeah. People love Mothman. Really, he's adorable. Look at those eyes. How can you not love those eyes? He's so fucking cute. But yeah, content creation is hard. Promoting it to the right people is hard. I fell into the trap, like every new streamer does, of like follow for follow shit. I had my stream, I was trying to get affiliate. I just needed 100 followers. I had the 3 average viewers. I just needed to get to the 100. And I had a group come in, and they were like, hey, you can join our little group, and we'll all follow you. And they all did. Got me to 100 followers. It was great. And then it was like a cult, where it's like, you need to go to all these people's streams, and you need to do this and that. And I'm like, the whole reason I got into this was so I would have more like freedom and autonomy over my life. I will be damned if a bunch of random people on the internet are telling me which content I'm supposed to be enjoying. Fuck that. Fuck that. And then I was a part of a community for a little while called F2K. It was like a e-gaming community. They were really good. They were really good people. That unfortunately the group just kind of like got disbanded. I don't remember exactly why. Most of the people. Oh no! Sorry! See? I'm apologizing for maybe making money. I don't know. I don't really know how ads work, to be completely honest. I just assume Twitch gives me nothing. I think I do make a little, like 30%. Welcome back! I like cosplays that look really close to the character, but yes, I agree. I love when people take creative liberties. Because like like you said, it is art. So art is up to interpretation, right? So why would that not like count for cosplays too? You know, that's why I hate when people are like, actually, like, shut up and let the cosplayer enjoy what the fuck they're doing and let them be creative. No one gives about your opinion, Kyle. Kyle was a generic name. I'm not actually attacking anybody named Kyle. Exactly. I love that line. What is art but self-expression? Because it's true. I mean, I think all content creation, whether you're cosplaying, streaming, I think it's all art, to be honest. Because, yeah, like, you may be doing the same thing as thousands of other people, but every single stream is going to be a little different. Every single YouTube video is going to be a little different. Will there be similarities? Yes, obviously. But every single individual is different, so therefore the content that they are putting their energy and time into is going to vary. That's what I love about it. Not me getting on my fucking soapbox. Sorry. Yeah, I'm in a lot healthier of a headspace now with streaming. I don't come into stream being like, I need to make 200 bucks tonight or we're fucked. Like, I come into it like, I'm gonna have fun and talk to people I enjoy talking to and get to do my makeup and get all dressed up like I'm going somewhere and then sit in my gaming chair and crochet or play a game, whatever. I agree 100%, and that's sad because I think that it steals away from the value of art, if that makes sense. I don't know if that made any sense. Like, not monetary value, but like just I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm having a hard time wording it. I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm having a hard time like vomiting the words out correctly. And trying to fit art into a box, like, it defeats the entire purpose of art, in my humble opinion. It's taken me 3 hours to crochet this one row. Sorry, y'all. My throat is so fucking dry today. I think it's probably from like being out and about and just talking a lot today. In general, when I normally am like, no talking. Sorry, I keep playing with my hair. It keeps like falling in front of my face and it's driving me a little bit bonkers. Yeah, not sick, thank fuck. If I was feeling sick, I would be a lot more whiny. Trust me. I turn into a little baby when I'm sick. I didn't used to be. I used to be pretty tough when I was sick, because I was sick a lot as a kid. Like, I was in the hospital constantly with pneumonia. And I have asthma, so like I would be in the hospital for a few days. But ever since I married Josh, I'm very spoiled. And every time I'm not feeling good, I'm like, I don't feel good, please baby me. That's how I see it anyways. I don't know if it's actually that dramatic, but to me it is. So I remember the days when I was all tough and shit. But yeah, we went on like a little date, just as like a late Valentine's Day celebration, and we went to the mall. So you're basically walking through an entire cloud of perfume the entire time. We went to the Cheesecake Factory though, and it was so fucking good, y'all. It was so good. I have leftovers, and I cannot express to you how excited I am about those. And I have leftover, I got 4 cheese pasta, which I wanted shepherd's pie originally, but they were all out, which I almost cried about because I've also been super emotional, probably because I'm tired. I didn't cry though. I didn't, because I had my Mothman with me. I pointed over there. Factory had the best nachos. Oh, I didn't even see the nachos on the menu. I don't doubt it though. It was good as fuck, dude. And I got red velvet cheesecake. And now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, I'm hungry. Even though I'm not, I just want the cheesecake. It's so good. And our waitresses were both so nice. They were so nice. Shout out to you guys, whose names I don't remember because I'm horrible with names. Hell yeah. I was about to ask. Red velvet is so good, dude. It's so good. Underrated cake flavor, TBH. And honestly, I've never had like red velvet cheesecake. If you ever can, or if you have not, please do if you like red velvet. It's so good. It is so good. I'm excited to smash that shit later, dude. I cannot lie. How's that new graphics card, babe? Not to tell your business, but Josh got a 4070 graphics card today, I'm pretty sure is what it's called, and I'm kind of jealous. It works good. I'm gonna eat more than 2 slices. Yeah, it is very rich. Good, good, good. Josh and I were both a little impulsive today. Cookie dough. Cookie dough. Without a shadow of a doubt. I have sugar cubes of cookie dough basically sitting in my fridge right now. They're actually just cubes of cookie dough. I don't know why I said it like that, but I love cookie dough. I love it. Oh, a little what? I forgot what I said. My second favorite would be cookies and cream. What about you? What about you guys? Everybody, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? And if you don't tell me, you're banned. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What? What is more than a little? What did I say? Tell me. I have not drank enough water today. Best ice cream I've ever had was Southern Blackberry Cobbler. That sounds fantastic. Blue Moon ice cream 100%. Blue Moon is good shit. I've had it a couple times. I had it, we have like a little ice cream shop down the street from our house. And I got Blue Moon ice cream. It was good. It was good as fuck. That's a solid option too. I'm sorry, I'm thirsty as hell. In multiple ways. Blue Moon forever underrated. It really is. One of the downsides of leaving the Midwest to other places that Blue Moon. No! I didn't even think about that. I'll send you some in the mail. It might be a little melty by the time it gets there. Almond flavored treats are awesome. Well, agree to disagree. I'm just kidding. You can like what you want. What is marzipan? Why are you swearing at me? But I could eat a whole container of cookies and cream and not even notice. Dude, that shit's dangerous. Cause fucking sane. I haven't had it in a minute just because I've been on such a cookie dough kick, but in cookie dough I have to physically. Is it really? Oh, shows how much I've had it. Damn. How did I not know that? Okay, fine. Blue Moon gets a pass. I think I've had it once. I think I liked it. Was that the one I got? Poor God, I'm so sorry if I lied to you. I'm gonna feel so bad. Josh, you need to say I had Blue Moon no matter what now. I could have sworn that's what I had. I did not. I feel like a fucking poser. No, I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. I could have sworn that's what I had. You know what? Poor God. I'll say I like Blue Moon just for you. Because I lied to you. If I get vanilla, I have to get vanilla bean and French vanilla. I can't choose. That's valid. Vanilla bean's good as fuck. Okay. And I liked it, right? I'm kidding. Yeah, I think I liked it. I think I went out on a limb and tried it. And I ended up really liking it. I hope it. Yeah, I did. To be valid to me, Porygon, it was melting all over my fucking hands, and I had no napkins, and my hands being sticky makes me have a meltdown. I can't stand it. The moment, now I feel like my hands are sticky just because I'm talking about it. the moment my hands feel sticky, I'm like, I need to go wash my hands right now. I hate peanut butter. So no. Okay. Except I like Reese's Cups, but that's different. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I'll do whatever for aliens, bro. I'll eat almonds all day long for aliens. All day. I don't... Yeah, I think it was like it was Blue Moon, but it was named after an alien thing. We'll have to go back and figure it out. Like, sorry, we have to look at your menu real quick. Oh, excuse me. Good God. Boop-a-doo. Okay. I like peanut butter, but usually separate from chocolate. Well, you and Josh could bond over that because I fucking hate peanut butter. So you don't get to like it either. Fuck you. No, every time Josh... Bananas and peanut butter, which coincidentally are probably really good together if you like those kinds of things. Every time Josh has a banana, which he doesn't in this house, but every time he has peanut butter, he won't like tell me, but he'll try to stay away from me, but I can still smell it, and I'm like, did you just have peanut butter? And he's like, yeah. And I'm just like, stay away from me. I'm sleeping on the air mattress. Fuck that. I can't stand the smell unless it's in a Reese's, but you can't really smell it in a Reese's anyways. I know. Sorry you guys have to listen to me dying. Guys, I think this is done. Oh, fuck. Hold on. No peanut butter in this house. That's right. I don't know. I don't know. Here, let me see if I can show you. I love that emoji so much. Emoji, emote. I can't show you guys the full thing. It looks pretty square to me. You guys want to watch me do something dangerous? Will Twitch ban me if I step up on my chair right now? I'm so dedicated to you guys, you have no idea. Will I get banned for, like, endangerment? You think it'll be good? I'm now realizing I think you were talking about the blanket. I won't tell. Okay, good. Nobody tell Twitch, please. This is how long it is. I don't know if you guys can see the bottom. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall. What if I just, like, busted my shit? Don't do what? I'm already doing the chair thing, so, like, if that's what you're saying, then it's a little too late. Okay. Please don't do this at home, anyone. This is, like, it with Y's. I need you guys to understand the size. Okay. It doesn't... It doesn't help that my chair is broken to shit. Look at these... Look at that. I don't even have armrests. This is what... It has taken me much too long. I've been working on it for like 2 years, but here's why. The first blanket I was knitting my grandma, I was knitting it, because I was like, I'm too cool for crochet. I'm too smart for crochet. No, incorrect. I was fucking stupid to do knitting and try to make it work for that long. People who knit, fantastic. You're fantastic. I can't do it. I'm too bad. So I made a mistake when I was knitting her a blanket, and then I couldn't fix it. There was no fixing it. It was poof. So I threw it in the trash because I was mad. And then I started, let me show you. I'm getting up a lot today, sorry. I started another one for her, but the yarn is just, now that I see my, hold on, I'm going to show you every project I have. So I'm making my brother-in-law one too, with the like same type of yarn, just a different color. And now looking at this, I realized it would have been fine, but part of the issue was they ran out of this yarn in this size specifically. So then I started again, And I've probably been working on this big one for like, hold on. Fucking Olympics up in here. Maeve runs 5 feet. I'm an Olympic star now. I think I've been working on this big one for like a few months at this point. But I have no like perception of time. It's always inaccurate as fuck. And time has not moved for me since 2020. So it could be 3 years and I'd have no idea. Actual answer, I'm pretty sure, is a few months. I think. Josh, you might have a better... I should really keep track of like how long projects take me, actually. I'll do that for the next one. I don't know. My throat is so dry, y'all. I want this to be perfect for her. I love my grandma. She's my best fucking friend. She's my old little bestie. That's what I call her. Okay, so I was about right. I said a few months. 3 is a few. Hold on. I'm looking at it laid out on the floor. Yep, I absolutely switched fucking sizes in the middle of it. Hook sizes. God damn it. I'm not starting this shit over again. I'm so mad at myself. It's curved. Because I started with a 12mm hook and then I moved to a 15 because I forgot what size I was using. I'm not starting this shit over again. I love her to death. I'm not doing it. Trying to determine what I want to do here. God, I feel so stupid. It would have been perfect had I remembered. I'm sure she will, but... Did you see how angry she was at Christmas when she thought I got her an apron and not a bird with a or a bag with a hummingbird on it? It's uneven. And I'm also a fucking perfectionist. Like, I am... If you think, like, my parents are hard on me, or, like, which they're really not anymore because I'm an adult, but if you think anybody's ever hard on me, I'm 10 times harder on myself. Fuck me, dude. I kind of want to not start it over, but... If my camera wasn't such a pain in the ass to get off of the tripod, I would show you guys what I'm talking about. Fuck. I'm sad. I've worked really hard on this. What to do, what to do. No, it's not. It's not perfect and I don't like it. Yeah, that's true. I did, after I realized that I totally forgot what size hook I was using for this one, I did start writing them in parentheses next to the project, but it's a little too late. Also, can someone explain to me why the fuck I was using a 12mm when it should have been a 15 to begin with? Oh yeah, probably, I'm just inexperienced with it and like, that's okay. I just gave the answer that I think people wanted to hear and not the one I actually feel, because in my head I'm like, you're a fucking moron. You should have known better. Ugh. I'm so sad. I'm just gonna, do you guys just want to sit here and like watch me stare at it and contemplate the rest of the night? Because that's what's happening. Oh man, I want to cry. It's like, this shit is uneven as fuck. So, how to do what? Sorry, I'm stupid. Basically, you know what? We have technology. I have an idea. Similar to my last idea, if you were here for last stream. I got no clue about crocheting technicalities with the camera view. It looks big and cozy. Thank you! I cry. You guys are so sweet and supportive, and I don't deserve you. Alright, let me show you something. Sorry. Ah! That's rude. Paint. Okay, I know my face is covered right now, but I want to show you what it's doing. So it starts out like this, and it, that's kind of not really what it does. Hold on. Do you see how I'm being even a perfectionist in my rendition of my blanket? Okay, so starts out like this, and then it does one of these. And once it's about here, it evens out, because does it even out, or did I just fucking lie? Yeah, it does. So it's more like this, I think is how I would, okay, not like that, like this is how I describe it. So, shit is fucked, is what I'm trying to say. No, please don't save that monstrosity. Okay, well, ow! I just turned my music up so loud I freaking bursted my eardrum. I'm so mad at myself because I knew it was a 12mm that I was using and I didn't trust myself. You guys just want to sit here and watch me like yell at myself for the rest of the night. Oh man. Okay. God. This was gonna be so freaking cool too, dudes. I'm sad. I do think I want to add more to it though. I'm not gonna lie. You're so real for that. It's true. Technically, when I switched to a 15mm, he wasn't here. So, can't really blame him for that. But he didn't say nothing just now. Could have saved me some heartache. God, fuck. Seeing it all splayed out, it's a little smaller than I would like, so I'm going to crochet another couple rows and then see where we're at. I wanted this to be perfect for her, man. She's such a cool little lady. And she is cold all the time. Literally all the time. So I wanted to make her a blankie. She loves blankets. I don't even know if that's true. I just know she has a lot of blankets. Thanks for listening to me scold myself and whine. But Mothman knows. You know what? That's very true. I can't even argue with that. Where was he? Where was he in my time of needing a warning? How could you do this to me? Look at him just sitting there. Look at his little feet. Look at those feet. Whoops. Look at those feet. He's so cute. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Okay. Onwards we go. Sorry for the little detour. I like how like several minutes ago I was like, all art is amazing and anybody who puts their time and energy into art is amazing. But then when it's my art, I'm like, you fucking suck, you dumb bitch. Good job, you fucked it all up. That's what I mean. I am literally my own worst critic, and I mean that shit with my entire soul. I know other people say that, I mean it. This is very close to being done. I can relate. I'm sorry you understand that feeling. Because it is really hard, as I'm sure you know. And then other people are like, it's not a big deal. I'm like, you don't understand. I'm going to be fixated on this for the rest of my life, remembering this moment. So it is a big deal to me. This is why I'm trying to get into therapy. Also, I just like to point out. Which, I called a therapist like a few days ago. And she was like, I'll get back to you in the next business day. Never called me back. This is the second therapist I've tried to contact that does not, like, care to reach back out. And I'm just like, well, if they don't care, why should I? I would really like to get into therapy, though. I feel like it'd be very helpful for me. I like that my chat stays there now. I think it looks cooler and I like it. That is all. I will say, I'm very proud of the work that I did on my layouts. I'm very proud. I have new sound alerts. Well, first of all, I got the like actual, like sound thingies working, the sound alerts that are like just different sound bits and stuff. I got those to work again. I like went out of my way to download like spacey sounding excuse me, sound alerts for like for the alert box, like shit that happens during stream. I worked on a script for a YouTube video for my friend, spent a month at it, first it was once finished. I thought it was the worst thing I ever wrote. I relate to that so hard, especially I feel like I'm a lot harder on my writing than anything else. Like, I'm still hard on myself with other stuff, but my writing, especially if I know it's going out to people, out into the world, it's just, I will never finish anything if I reread it, because I'll just sit there and change and change and change and change it. Which is actually kind of what my second job is now. But other people's shit, not mine. You know what I'm realizing? Josh, if you're listening. If I'm not editing on the weekends, I don't think Monday, just 2 days is enough to edit. What if we released on Fridays? Let's just plan out the podcast in front of everyone right now. I had a vision, it was like I wasn't at the level I needed to be to do it justice. Yeah, I feel, I've written a couple stories throughout my time because I wanted to be an author at one point, actually. So I've always Okay, cool. I wanted to do the whole alliteration thing, but I think my mental sanity is more important than making letters match, to be honest. But I used to write all the time as a kid. I wanted to be an author really bad, but I had that same issue. I'm not trying to make it about me. This is like how I relate. But like, I felt like I had such a specific vision in my head about the story, and then I'd write it down and I'm like, this is fucking nothing. This is not what happened. What happened with the translation between my brain and the paper? Because this ain't it. This is a different story. What happened? So I don't know if that's what you are talking about or kind of what you're talking about, but I do understand that to an extent. That's why I wish I could draw sometimes too, because I feel like if I could draw it out, I might not struggle so much, but because I'd have something to like look at. Okay. Yes, yeah. But I can't draw for shit. I tried once upon a time. And my friend, one of our lovely mods, Potato, they're one of my best friends. They're very encouraging and were very encouraging during my drawing trials. And I know that shit sucked, but they were still like, it's good. Like, they're so sweet. I love him. But yeah, I was like, this shit ain't good. I can't. I'm also very hard on myself on that aspect as well. Really anything. Like, if it's not perfect, I'm a fuck up. And there is nothing anybody can say to convince me otherwise, because my brain has already made it up. I cannot believe I switched hook sizes in the middle of this, speaking of fuck ups. I'm like actually really upset I did that. Well, look at you! I do have to still vet them first, but because you're my husband, I trust you're not gonna send us to some ignorant asshole. Who are we rating? I'm finally using some of my points. We're not ending stream yet, just to be clear. 10:30 is probably when I'll end it. Who, do you have someone in mind? Also, I can veto that if I want, and I'll just give you your points back. What also sucks is when you think you made something artistic, someone sees it and it's like, no! That sounds like a them problem, to be honest. Listen, I'm so fucking protective of people. That's horrible. That's sad. No, fuck that person. Unless you're still friends with them and, like, you love them, then I'm sorry I said that, but... Even if I thought something was meh, I wouldn't... I don't... Okay, we can do that. Are you sure he allows raids? Because, like, the Bob Ross channel has raids turned off, so I don't know if that's, like... I'm gonna actually write that down so I don't forget. Also, hey! We both have the number 28. I'm sure it's for very different reasons, but... And are you sure he'll still be streaming? I guess I can just fucking check. Ah, ha, ha, I love using my new keyboard. It's amazing. Wow, that's not what I said. It's my first time using a computer, guys. Alright, cool. He's not a huge streamer. You just said he's a fucking pro football player, bro. I wish Dan Campbell would, I don't know why I said his name like that. I wish he would stream. I would raid him. I would love to raid him. He's my fucking hero. I'm just gonna type it because I like typing. You're not sure what? If Dan Campbell has a Twitch stream? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. If he does, it wouldn't surprise me though. Remember that one time we raided Jimmy here and he acknowledged me? That was amazing. I almost cried for the entire night. That made me so happy. We haven't watched him in a long fucking time. I think we got so overwhelmed with trying to keep up with his try not. Oh, sorry. I was still thinking about Dan. Love him. But it was really overwhelming trying to keep up with his do not laugh or you lose things. Even though they were super funny. Well, if he doesn't work out, you're free to choose somebody else. There's someone who played a role in my script, the most artistic part in my script. They were like, we have to do this. I'm like, we kind of have to. Oh my god, sorry. I read that and did not process anything. Sorry, not on you, on me. There's someone who played a role in my script. Oh, no, it absolutely was special. You put your heart into it, and that alone makes it special. Like, not even trying to be cheesy. I'm being 100% serious. Oh, dude, please don't worry about it. I go into, like, Viking and Josh's streams and leave fucking novels sometimes. Not, like, huge novels, obviously. Just to be clear, it's not actual novels, everybody. In case my exaggeration wasn't clear. But yeah, I don't mind at all. Especially, like, I don't mind during gaming streams either, but especially crochet streams, these are so much more, like, chill. And it's easier for me to, like, look and read. But even if it's not, I care way more about interacting with chat and, like, chit-chatting with you guys than I do about, like, whatever game I'm playing. You know what? It was special. I don't even know what it was, but I believe it was special just because it came from your heart. That would definitely hurt my feelings, though. My little feelings are very sensitive. Specifically, the rejection sensitivity part of my feelings is pretty brutal. That's why I haven't asked my landlords about the dog yet, because until I get an email back from them, I feel like I'm going to be throwing up. If we only had one dog, I wouldn't be so nervous. But the fact... We did have 3 before. But I told them Artemis was my service dog. Because she was. But service dogs wash out, and sometimes they don't work out. So I'd hope they'd be understanding of that, but I don't want them to think I was, like, trying to deceive them, because I really wasn't. Because at the time, she was. I don't even really blame them. It just sucks when you think you made something meaningful and it wasn't real. Well, just because it wasn't meaningful to them doesn't mean it wasn't meaningful. I'm not saying they're necessarily, like, in the wrong or the right, but if it meant something to you, it was meaningful. Even if it was only to you, it was still meaningful. You know what I mean? I don't know if that made any fucking sense. It did in my brain. Again, with the whole... I know what I want to say, or like I envision what I'm trying to say, but I can't quite make the translation come out smoothly. Yeah, of course. Listen, I'm a really good reassurer. And when I'm reassuring, not a bullshitter. I won't bullshit you. But I am a very good at reassuring, I think, anyways. I tend to be a pretty empathetic person, so if y'all ever need to vent, as long as you're not fucking, like, trauma dumping in chat, that's totally fine. back when I was streaming full time, I wanted to do like these therapy Thursdays things where like we just come in and vent together. But then somebody told me like, well, you want to be careful with that because you don't want to like claim you're a therapist. And looking back, I'm like, that was manipulative as shit because I never said I was going to be like, I'm a therapist. Like I was going to make that very obvious. And then they ended up doing something similar. So, yeah. Hindsight's 2020. But now I can't do that because this bitch be working on Thursdays, and I'm not doing that on our Saturdays and Sundays. Saturday and Sundays are for hype only. Sunday mixed with a little bit of depression of Monday coming up, to be honest. But I digress. Oh, there's my camera's mandatory auto shutter. I should make a joke out of it. That's right. This is the most hypest stream you'll ever come to. Watching me crochet the same stitch over and over again. I will say these are nice after my more complicated pieces. Sometimes I get a little bored and I lose focus because it is the same stitch over and over and over again. But it's really satisfying to watch it come together. I imagine it's probably more satisfying if you use the right fucking hook that you used from the beginning. But whatever, it's fine, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Starts sobbing. I don't like how this stitch is coming out. It's making me mad. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys another secret, but you can't tell anybody. It stays here. Eventually, it's very comfy. I will say it's very soft and it's very comfy, so at least it's got that going for it. But eventually on the Witch's Hour podcast, should I wait? I probably shouldn't tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Sorry, I keep doing that. We're gonna do something. There's gonna be a separate playlist on the Witch's Hour YouTube channel, and it's gonna be called Witch's Hour Investigates. This is gonna be like when I'm rich someday, but we're gonna go investigate paranormal places. That will only be available on YouTube, obviously, because it's kind of hard to do that through a podcast, but that's something else to look forward to eventually. And again, we'll bring in the interesting dynamic of Josh being a skeptic and me being a believer. Now, just because I'm a believer, though, does not mean that I think every little fucking thing is paranormal. I search for rational answers first because what did ghost hunters used to say? The absence of a debunking is evidence in itself, or something like that. Basically, the absence of a rational explanation or a natural explanation is evidence. So, I don't know if that made sense. That's what Jason Hawes used to say. Spooky. Yes. We'll see if I actually have big enough balls to do that, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll start out in small places. We do have a couple places we could probably go in the near future because they're semi-local, but I digress. You'll hear about that later. I'm only telling you guys because you're my stream and I love you, and if you're watching this on the VOD later, you didn't hear anything. Oh, I would fucking love to go to Pleasant Point. They have a whole festival. Have you seen the statue of Mothman and how fucking caked up they made his statue? You should Google it if you haven't. He's so caked up for no reason. They gave him a fat ass with a PH. I don't know why. It's hilarious though that that is the most prominent feature somebody remembered. Or they just added for shits and giggles. Yes, okay, so you're aware. He is 100%. About out of yarn. Thankfully I have another one. Oh yeah, absolutely. I fucking love Mothman, dude. He's like... The Skinwalker scares me so bad, and he is like a breath of fresh air in a way. He's very, I don't know. He's I mean, just look at him. My stuffed animal is now the official Mothman. There is no big scary Mothman. This is him. I don't know. I just love him. So yes, I will absolutely buy Mothman merch, bro. Absolutely. That's another thing when I'm like super rich someday. Friendly neighborhood Mothman, yes. I'd love to hire somebody to design merch for me because right now I basically just use my emotes in my logo and that does not work. It's just not great and I don't like it. It's not as clean as I'd like it to be. But that's not going to be for a minute. That's not super high on my priority list right now. Right now I just want to focus on growing the stream itself. Growing it naturally, fostering a community of just super fucking cool people, and so far I think I'm doing pretty good. Mothman merch not. Honest to God, I probably will eventually just because like he's so iconic. Plus we already have one like kind of inside joke type thing with the Mothman what did Porygon say earlier? Mothman advocate. I would love to have merch made that is like Mothman themed and it says Mothman advocate on it. I think that'd be fucking hilarious and fantastic. But yeah, you're right. He can't sue. The worst thing he can do is show up on my nearest bridge. And he can't do that if there's not going to be a disaster. So, what he gonna do? Not shit. Mothman's gonna suffocate me with his wings in my sleep. I can feel it now. This is getting very close to done, I think. I definitely want to do at least another row. I'm basically doing 2 rows before I measure it again. Not for any particular reason. I just like the number 2. It's even. That's it. I hate when I run out of yarn at the end rather than like in the middle. And it messes up my system and I don't like it. Which you'd think it'd be easier to run out in the middle, but nay. This is untrue. For me, if it's comfortable, that's a lot right there. For the blanket? Sorry, I'm stupid. I forget what I say 30 seconds after I say it. Sometimes not even that long. I think part of the reason I don't have a good... I want her to be able to like cover up with it. Is my thing, which it's getting honestly pretty fucking close. Blanket, thank you for clarifying. I apologize. Someday I will learn to remember what I say. That day is not today, though. I don't know why I always do that. I always go down more than I need to. I have to grab another thing of yarn. That's the official unit thing of yarn. Last one. Honest to God, though, I don't think I will need any more of this after this is finished. I really don't. It's true. It's true. I can't even say it's because I have a lot to keep track of right now. It's literally just chat and crocheting the same stitch over and over again. I don't have an excuse. I could use the excuse I'm a wee bit tired because being out in public is a lot for me. Again, hoping a service dog will help with that at least a little bit. But unfortunately, a service dog won't help people being stupid. Actually, it kind of does because one of the tasks mine will be trained to do is what's it called? A block. So they stand. I don't know how much a little dog is gonna do, but I had it with Artie where she stands between my legs and keeps space between me and the person behind me. Because a lot of people like to get up in your business when you're standing in line, like it's gonna make you go any faster, and it pisses me off. I'm recognizing it probably pisses me off because it makes me anxious. But, yeah, not a fan, personally. Yeah, me too. And I understand everybody's brain works differently, but if you're standing 2 fucking feet away from me, there is no reason for that shit, man. And I think part of it too is like I get overstimulated so easily, but I also have severe anxiety and secondhand PTSD that diagnosed. Actually, I probably have not secondhand anymore. It started out as secondhand from my dad, but I think I just, because that is, I probably sound fucking crazy, but that is actually a proven thing that happens. I think it's with like all, like people have PTSD, some of their symptoms can be picked up from their children, essentially, and probably like just anybody in the house. And I think a therapist when I was a kid basically told us that that was the case, if I remember correctly. I don't remember a lot of my childhood, that was the problem. I need to get into a psychiatrist and be like, can you just tell me what the fuck is wrong with me, please? And let's just get it over with, please and thank you. Yeah. In my specific case, my dad was a Marine. So there's a lot going on there. I will probably not put this VOD up on YouTube. I don't think, actually. Because I know he's not super comfy with that information probably being out. I don't know. Sometimes I just open my mouth though and start talking. Shh, pretend you didn't hear any of that. I should probably shut up. I'm not ashamed of the fact he was a Marine. I'm very proud of him. I just don't know if that's something he wants out on the internet. I wish I would think before I spoke. That's what it boils down to. But essentially, I think what has also happened is I have some, I don't know, I'm not diagnosed. I'm not trying to self-diagnose, but I probably more than likely do have some of my own PTSD that was created all by myself because of other traumatic shit I've been through when I got older. So that probably doesn't help. It's hard to talk, like, I want to be open on this channel about my mental health though, and like my dad's service is pretty relevant to that. For not like, I love my dad and he's a great dude, so it's not because of like any of that, but it's hard. It's really hard. So, and I know it's like 10 times harder for him, so I'm not trying to be like, it's all about me. I'm so self-conscious now. But yeah, I want to be open about my mental health because my mental health is like my entire personality. But no, it is a big part of me, so it's hard to like not talk about all aspects of it, but I will try to do better in the future. Thankfully, this isn't a sunshine stream, so we can just delete this shit, because no one's really missing anything important. Or maybe, I guess I could just edit it out. We have the power of editing. I didn't think about that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You guys are always so supportive and understanding. I just love it so much. Started sobbing. No, that's why I like streaming though. For realsies, like I'm always like, I fucking hate people. I don't like talking to them. Blah 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 blah. I like talking to people on stream. I get to meet different people from different like walks of life, and it gives me human connection without completely exhausting me. I mean, streaming is a little tiring. Like it takes energy, but it gives me an opportunity to connect with people while I'm still in my safe space, if that makes sense. I appreciate it. I love that fucking emotion. I love that emotion so much. I appreciate that. Listen, I'm a pretty open book, especially if I'm not comfortable with somebody. I'm like, on stream it's a little different because kind of like I have to talk to everybody. I don't have to, but I like to talk to everybody, make everybody feel included. Once I'm comfortable with somebody though, I'm like, do you want to hear about all my trauma? I don't trauma dump unless somebody specifically says it's okay, or we're having like super deep combos. I'm like, is it okay if I share this? But I'm a pretty open book. Sometimes to a fault. Because sometimes it has happened in the past where I have trusted people and then they use things against me. Nobody in here, or not my current partner, but college was rough. College was rough. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about all my trauma. Not today, that's for a different stream. I'm trying to measure this with my body. Oh yeah, dude, he was a piece of work. And you know what's sad? I'm saying he was a piece of work, but it was multiple of them. LOL, I don't know why I'm getting into this, my bad. I'm not uncomfortable, I just don't understand why this is coming up. I've kind of been like in a weird headspace with my like, not to be dramatic, but my trauma recently, where it keeps coming up and I'm not really sure like why, but I wish it wouldn't. Like, can we stop, please, brain? But it's important And I'm trying to remind myself of this too, to not get caught up in, like, obviously past trauma is a part of who you are, so, like, it's always gonna be there, but I try to not get too caught up in it, otherwise sometimes I can, like, spiral, you know, getting caught up in it and remembering things and stuff. And I just try to remember that, like, I'm in a very, very, very good spot now, and I'm very grateful for that. Especially considering I didn't think I would, not to get super heavy, but I didn't think I would make it to see me get to a good spot. This spot is absolutely being deleted, because I don't want to, like, I don't have a problem sharing, but I don't want to upset anybody else. But that does help, knowing I'm in a better spot now and that things aren't like that anymore and that I'm safe. Sometimes it's hard to remember that, but then once I do, it's like, oh yeah, I'm okay. Like, everything's okay. Even though society is fucked and I never have money, but it's fine. I just want to live in the woods and make things and grow things, man. Other than that, life's pretty good. I've just been trying to be more positive recently in general, you know? Because, like, I recognize I'm very, like, privileged, even though it doesn't feel like it sometimes. I'm very lucky to be where I'm at. I'm lucky to have a spouse that loves me and supports me, even though he won't let me get a puppy right this second, but that's fine. We can overlook that. You know, just don't let it happen again. I got that awesome Mothman plush. Did I go $60 more into debt for it? I absolutely fucking did. But worth it. Look how cute. And he has magnets in his wings to fold up. That's so cute. I do like that the stream is a very cozy and safe place. Very nice event. Stop. I will cry right now because that is literally like the reason I went into streaming is like you guys know I love being cozy. I went into streaming and was like, I want to create an environment and in a community where everybody can feel safe and supported and cozy. Most of all, cozy. Because I love a cozy moment. That's why I constantly have my heated blanket with me. It's on the floor right now because this bitch is so heavy that I'm like sweating my ass off. But it means a lot to me that you said that because that is literally all I want. Even if I fucking blow up someday, universe, please. Part of me is like, I don't want to blow up too big because I don't want to lose this, you know? And I'm not trying to like toot my own horn and be like, I'm gonna blow up someday because I don't fucking know that. I'm gonna put in the work to see what happens with it, but if it gets to the point where like I can't respond to every single chat, that will make me a little sad because I love this like one-on-one interaction with people, connecting with people, getting to know people, getting to know their stories. Like, I don't know. But I also would like to grow it eventually, obviously. Like, I think everybody who streams, like, wants to experience growth. I can't say everybody for sure, but I'm not going into it with that mindset now of, like, I need to blow up as fast as possible, but rather, like, I'm just gonna foster it and nurture it and work on it. And whatever happens, happens, man. And I know y'all are just along for the ride as well as me, to be honest, so... Mothman privilege, that's right. Look at those toesies. How could I have said no? You know what's fucked up though, Johnny? I went into that store and was like, first of all, I saw the big Mothman. I was like, $50 or $60, however much it was. I don't even remember. I blocked it out. I was like, that's way too much. So I put him back and I got a smaller Mothman. And then, and then I saw an alien and a UFO, which I really fucking want that one too. I'm gonna go back and get it because I obviously we need an alien in the background, duh. Like, that's kind of my whole fucking thing. I love aliens. You can't see it, but there's an alien like right there. But yeah, I went up to the counter after taking forever to decide because I'm bad at decisions. And the guy was like, are you sure you don't want the big one? So, and the other one I was going to get, that's a hella cool emote. The other one I was going to get was $28. I would have just gone $30 into debt. He said those words to me, and I said, you know what? You're right. And I turned my ass around, and I grabbed a big Mothman. And I was like, I have no impulse control. None whatsoever. Oh my God, my throat. I'm so sorry, guys. Fucking dying for some reason. I'm going to measure this again real quick. I just want to see. I know I said I was going to do 2, but may as well check now. I'm still here, don't worry. I have not abandoned you. Also, I like the crochet streams because I feel like there's time for us to have deeper conversations too, you know? And I like having deep combos every once in a while. Guys, this is bugging the fuck out of me, I cannot lie. Fuck me, dude! I'm so sad. I feel like the whole thing is being uneven. I'm just gonna give it to my grandma and be like, hey, sorry I suck, but here you go. Oh yeah, I can definitely see the difference now. Fucking shit. I might have to start, not over, but the last 20 fucking rows. I'm here still. I cry. I don't think she'll care, but I care. That's the thing. God. Or at least I know what my fuck up is. I'm grateful for that. At least I know what my fuck up is, so next time I know not to be a dumbass. But also I fixed it by adding in the hook size. Ow. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna add some more size to it. I don't know when to stop. God. My throat is dry as hell. It is 10:30 though, so unfortunately I'm gonna call it here because I have to go to bed at 11 because I get up early now, like a lame-o. Just kidding. If you also get up early, you're not lame, I promise. God, sorry, Auroras. You have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna drown myself real quick. I'm not speaking for the rest of the night after this. I don't know what it is. If I'm getting sick, I'm gonna be pissed. What the fuck do I do after this? How do I end stream? Thank you for being here, Porygon. I really do appreciate it so much. I appreciate every single one of you being here. I forgot I got a new keyboard and I'm like, okay, sorry. Not to brag. So real quick, we are gonna do I almost said a Patron stream. We are going to do a shout outs to patrons if I can figure out how to fucking get there. Because I appreciate you guys so fucking much, and if you would like to become a patron, here's where I do the awkward self-promo. You can go over to patreon.com/CosmicCoda and sign up for as little as $1 a month. That gets you access to 2 extra streams only for patrons a month, and other shit too, $5 tier. I, honest to God, don't remember what the fuck. I think it's like motorcycle videos. Like full length. But I don't remember. I need to learn what the fuck I'm selling because I have no idea, so I can't sell it because I'm like, I don't know, there's something there. $10 patrons get 1 tarot reading a month. That includes 3 tarot cards and 2 oracle cards. I don't know why I did that whole spiel. I've never done that before. Sorry, you can ignore all of it. See, I cannot self-promo because I'm like, I don't like asking for things. So here's shout out to Lida's Posting, Porygon, Hannah, Faye, and Mickey. I appreciate you guys so much. It really does help a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I put my heart and soul into those. Yeah. So Josh did redeem the $100,000 channel points for a rating, for choosing the raid. So we are going to raid AJ DeLeon. Can you fucking... What is your problem? Sorry guys, it's my first time using a computer. Hold tight. I'm gonna see if this dude, homeboy, is still streaming. Looks like he is. Great, we love to see it. There's an ad. There is going to be a raid message. Yep, that's the one. It's nothing fancy, it's just some little love. So if you can, please stay in chat to go hype this person up. Still waiting for the ad to be done. But while that is running, I will go ahead and end stream here. We will be streaming again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be playing Sunshine. So you're not going to want to miss that because I suck and so it's funny. That's all I can give you for that. So that being said, thank you guys for being here. And as always, please remember to take a deep breath and calm the fuck down. And I will see you tomorrow.